Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Reading in the Dark. It's morning for me. It's about 9 a.m. I'm on my way to work, and it has dawned on me this morning that I think I'm good. I think I'm done with my reading break. For a while there, I just needed to do some other things. I got so much done. I took down the mirror that was attached by the contractors, the big flat mirrors in the bathrooms that they put in every bathroom, the really huge ones. Took that down, took the anchors out of the wall, patched the holes, bought a new nice wood-framed mirror, painted the bathroom, installed a new vanity light in my bathroom with Edison bulbs. That's really cool looking. I hung the TV in my bedroom. I hung the sound bar below the TV in my bedroom. Finished reorganizing my desk. I did like a million things. So anyway, I got all this stuff done. I'm very sore now, but my house looks fabulous. So I'm still in the middle of Dracula. But you know what? One of my neighbors in my neighborhood still has like a gigantic, like oversized spider web and like nightmarish, like tarantula spider decoration thing still hanging off the side of their house. And it's November 15th. So I guess if they can still have that on their house, I can still read Dracula, since that's not something that's being announced to the world. My other neighbor has his Christmas lights up, so we're in this strange between time. Yeah, so I'm gonna get back into my reading, I think, and I've been missing BookTube, but I guess I needed to take a break. But yeah, I'm having like a lovely morning. I don't normally get up early because I don't normally work early, but today, when you work for a large company, sometimes there's random trainings or whatever that you have to do. So I'm attending a safety related one of those this morning. I think we're gonna sit and watch a video and learn about safety. So that'll be great. I'm looking forward to getting some other bookish stuff up in the next few days and getting back on track. So thank you for hanging in there with me, and I promise not to burn out like this again anytime soon. Okay, here we are. It's 8:30 p.m. on November 27th. I have gotten some coffee, and it looks like I'm starting a readathon, but I'm not. I'm actually just about to pick up Dracula again. I had this little, and by little I mean big, reading hangover after Halloween and after my Halloween party where I just haven't read. And I am still excited about the books I am in the middle of reading, and I'm really excited about the books that I own that I haven't begun to read yet, but have nonetheless entered into this period of time where I think about reading and then I'm like, yeah, or I could do this other thing instead. But I'm getting back, and watching BookTube more again has been helpful, and it's time to be back now. Because I swear, I am at 51 books read in 2018, and my goal is 52. If I'm gonna suddenly get all stopped up and unable to read in November, or it was like in October, and not reach my goal, that's ridiculous. I just have to finish one book. I'm just gonna do this as a vlog. My first video back will probably be a sort of me talking about my reading break. And then I'll probably post this as a vlog. This is a vlog of my process trying to get myself back. I'm reading Dracula right now because it's still a very Halloween-y read that I have left over, and Halloween is long gone. But I love Dracula, and I love it. Like, I started reading again a couple nights ago, and I still love it. Like, I am really enjoying the book. And I am actually excited to get back to The Wild Inside, which is the book that I almost DNF'd. So that is not the answer. Like, there's no explanation for why I have just not been reading. I can't explain it. There's no good reason. I don't know. I guess I just needed a moment. So, unfortunately, because I wasn't reading, I just couldn't see my way to making a video about reading when I wasn't. So it means that my channel like ground to a halt. But I amazingly only lost like 1 subscriber during this month-long unannounced just radio silence hiatus. Godspeed, all of you that stuck around wondering if I was alive. So even though it's almost December, I'm just gonna read the remaining 80 3% of Dracula. And I actually found a really cool YouTube video, one of those like 6-hour videos that's just like for ambiance. That's like a haunted mansion with like a big fireplace and a fire going and like stormy lightning outside the window, and every once in a while the Grim Reaper shows up, and there's like creepy dolls on the tables, and like a child's rocking horse on the ground. It's just like this big open parlor, and it sort of looks like what Dracula's castle might have been like before it fell into dusty disrepair. So I play that on my TV on my soundbar while I'm reading Dracula, and it's actually quite nice. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, so it's about 11:30 at night, and I managed to read actually quite a bit in Dracula. I think I read about 100 pages tonight, and I'm 35% done now instead of 15, so that's good. It was a productive night of reading, and I continue to just love the style. Feels a little bit like a project right now to just like say that I read something, but maybe that's the way it has to be for the moment. Ugh, Lord in heaven. Come on. Really? Cool. This thing is worth nothing. Well, this is what the camera's gonna do. So I'm on my way to the UPS store to drop off some shoes that I bought from Nike. So I have like kind of quasi like barefoot feel running style. And that's the kind of shoe I got. And so Nike doesn't understand their own shoes, so they needed to be a lot smaller. That is the craziest thing I have ever seen. There is a guy in the air sitting on a chair with this big fan behind him, like you might see like the people, what is that called, those like airboats or whatever that go over like the Everglades. It looks like one of those in the air with like a big sail above it. Cool. And we're just gonna be askew for this video because my mount that I got is just, this is where I would like it to be. Have you ever heard of the impossible task? If you just become overwhelmed by this one thing you have to do, and even though it's really not a big deal, for some reason, it just becomes impossible and you just never do it, and it just like weighs on you. And this has been that task for me. So for the past month that I've been like not reading, I've had a cold, like, and allergies, like, off and on. I've been missing some work from being sick, and kind of depressed because Halloween was over, and I hate Thanksgiving, and November is just... A part of that has also been, like, this box with a label on it, waiting to be dropped off, that I just, like, cannot bring myself to drop off. So, I made calls yesterday and took care of some stuff. Like, I had cable boxes from the cable company that I didn't need anymore, and I had to drop them off. I took care of stuff like that, and today I'm dropping off the shoes. My reading is coming back to life. Like, I'm back to reading Dracula. I'm like halfway through with it. I'm really enjoying it. I'm not feeling frustrated with the process of reading it at all. It's really, really fun. I'm excited to see some new titles on my Kindle because I've been talking about the same books for so long now. So the reading is good, is going really, really well. I hope to get like 3/4 of the way done with Dracula tonight. We'll see. So today I got up my pretend November wrap-up / actually I was on the Great Reading Crash of 2018 video, and that's great. But today feels like the day when I'm back. Like, I feel like last couple days have been good for my reading, and today is the day that my channel came back to life, and I'm watching BookTube again, which is helping keeping me motivated, and good things are happening. So my neighbors are way ahead of me. They have their lights on their house already. They've had them up since before Thanksgiving, actually, which really I would do if I had been motivated to do so. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to finish Dracula tonight or tomorrow. I really want to. I would love to. I think that would be great. I think it would be great if I could be done with Dracula but by December, which technically I won't because it'll be midnight. But if I can stay up late tonight and at least get close to the end of it so that I'm done with it by December 1st or 2nd, then I can feel like I'm not reading a Halloween read in December, because that would be great. Y'all, there are these peppermint JoJo's at Trader Joe's. They're like the Trader Joe's version of an Oreo, and they make the peppermint bark version of them called peppermint JoJo's, and they're good. But the foundation of the JoJo is not as good as an Oreo because it's not the same. And now that Oreo has their own, they're more expensive, of course, and they come in a tiny package. But they have usurped the peppermint JoJo as my peppermint chocolate wafer cookie of choice. You're welcome for that information. So I'm just kind of like keeping a vlog, and I'm not sure why. I'm just gonna, maybe I'll just always have a vlog going, and every once in a while, post a vlog. Okay, I've got my tree here that I've had for several years. I've got the Christmas box, some things that I don't know what to do with, and this guy who's licking himself. So I'm going to decorate, but I can't decide what Christmas movie to play. It's a Wonderful Life is intense. I've watched Krampus twice already this year, so... Okay, it is 7:15 p.m. on Saturday, December 1st. And I did a bad thing. I needed to go to Target for some things. Of course, I bought more than I intended. And then I saw Blood and Fire by George R.R. Martin sitting on the shelf, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna buy this because I want to read more fantasy in 2019. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna buy it. So Target, of course, is not a bookstore. They have no idea how to handle books, and all of the copies I could find were damaged. All of them. So I was like, okay, I'll go down to Books A Million, which is also a terrible bookstore. But it's a bookstore. I did find a copy that is not damaged, but then I was like sort of like remembering a video that I saw. Someone was talking about this book called The 5 Stages of Andrew Raleigh, which is a young adult book about a boy who loses his entire family, I think in a car accident. And apparently it's just like life-affirming and heartbreaking and beautiful and wonderful. And I know it's going to destroy me, but part of the book is a graphic novel. Like there's one section where he imagines his life as a graphic novel. So I thought I should own a paper copy of that. I wonder if they have that here. They do. I think this book is going to be fantastic, and I think it's going to destroy my life. So that was it. I found the 2 books that I went into this terrible bookstore for. And then I thought I was a member of Books A Million because it's the only bookstore that's near where I live. And I'm not a member. So I was like, okay, you know what? I should probably just become a member. So I paid to become a member. Which kind of sucks because, again, I don't love this bookstore. Like, the last time I came in here, I was in the classics section, and the top row shelf was Danielle Steele. Danielle Steele. These books might be old, but this does not go in the classic literature section. Books A Million, what are you doing? Today, I found a copy of The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, filed next to Les Miserables by Victor Hugo. But I became a member anyway. And then I got 40% off of Blood and Fire, which made the price the same as it would have been at Target, except for, of course, the $25. But then because I joined, I got a $10 gift card. I still have not read To Kill a Mockingbird. I never read the book in high school. It was my freshman year, and I think I faked my way through it. It just says winner of the Pulitzer Prize. And, of course, this book has deckled edges, which is like my fave. So I got 40% off of this, and then I used my $10 gift card, and I think I spent $15 on this. So, you know, and if it's like the greatest American novel ever written, okay, $15 is worth it. I bought physical books today, which is nuts, because that's just not a thing in my life. That's like a book haul. Like I just bought 3 books at a bookstore. Weird. And they're all new, which sucks. So now I own this, and this, and this. Y'all, I am on my way to work. I am going to be late. It is like 2:31, and I work at 3. It is the middle of the afternoon on a Wednesday, and like traffic is probably gonna suck, and there is no way I'm gonna be on time, okay? Gonna be late. I just made the thumbnail for my big fall book haul. I don't understand why that thumbnail took me so long. And now I am late for work. I am so glad that video is up. Editing the video was a pleasure. Filming the video, fine. For some reason, tagging the video, putting it on YouTube, writing a description, making a thumbnail was like an ordeal. It is like an accomplishment that is done. Woo! Well, it is 3 in the morning. In fact, it's like 3:20. I'm in bed. I'm in bed with a cup of coffee. I am going to finish Dracula. If I have to stay up all night. I'm only 57% complete, so that's probably not actually going to happen, but that would be cool. I'm tired of not reading Dracula, because every time I sit down to read it, I have a great time. But I haven't had any time, but I'm off tomorrow, so now I have time, so it's going to happen. I'm going to finish Dracula. I've got my spooky Haunted Mansion YouTube video that's 6 hours long on the TV, and this is like my Get It Done-a-thon Dracula edition. Maybe that's what this vlog will be called. It'll be called my Get Back on Track-a-thon or something. Okay, I'm gonna read Dracula and we'll see how long it lasts. So it is 7:30 p.m. and I'm sitting here with Dracula and my dog. Got the Christmas tree and this lovely YouTube video of a haunted mansion and fireplace and storminess. And I am reading Dracula, and I'm going to finish it tonight at 7:37, and I'm 80% through. And that'll be my 52nd read, which means Goodreads will tell me, congratulations, way to go, good job, you did the thing. And that's exciting. Well, I just finished Dracula. Thank God. And I really enjoyed it. It's a fascinating story. I love the first section, Jonathan Harker's journal while he's by himself with Dracula at the castle. And then I enjoy the second section that is sort of the part where the team comes together, like Arthur and Lucy and Jonathan and Mina and Quincy Morris and Helsing and Dr. Seward dealing with Renfield. That section where they all kind of assemble in a way, culminating in a tragic death. I like that section a lot too. But as soon as that first death happens, I think I still really like it, and it's like a favorite just because it is, but I do think that like the second half of the book is a little bit more preachy and a little bit more tedious, and Van Helsing talks too much. That's the section of the book where Mina becomes really more kind of heroic and awesome, so I'm conflicted about it. But like the last like 4 or 5 chapters today started to feel a little bit like I was reading them so that I would be done. I'm not calling this a 5-star read anymore. I'm calling it a 4-star read. I'm really glad I reread it, and I did enjoy it still, especially the first half, and I will continue to reread it. But I'm done. I'm done with Dracula, and that's my dramatic thing for the end of this vlog. Oh, and I almost forgot the most important, not the most important, but that was book 52. So I have read 52 books in 2018, which is amazing. I'm a reader, y'all. Like, officially, I've read 52 books. That's more than 1 book a week because it's only December 6th, and I didn't start reading until like March this year. I have read more than 1 book a week, and that's a goal achieved, and achievement unlocked, and yay me, and now I get to put like a fancy badge on my Instagram. That's the end of this vlog, I guess. So that's the end of this vlog. Yeah, that's going to be the end of this vlog because I have achieved that. goal, big deal, achievement unlocked. Boom, yay me. Thank you for sitting through this vlog. I kind of had fun doing it, and I think it helped keep me motivated as I sort of reclaimed my reading power because I was in such a slump or a break or the great reading crash of 2018. And I think that doing this vlog did help me get my mojo back reading-wise a little bit. So thanks for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And until the next time, I will be here in the dark reading. Bye, guys.